Okay, we really build it now, man. We done added an installment account. We updated everything. We added revolving account. Now where I want to go, this actually digs a little deeper into installment accounts, but I wanted to give it its own section so I could really dive into it and make you really understand how important this is to kind of round out that credit profile. And that's adding or, reporting your rental history. A lot of you guys live in apartment buildings. Some of you guys have been renting houses or mobile homes or maybe even a room from someone for years, paying, hundreds or even thousands of dollars and not getting any, credit for that. If you own a house or if you own your own home and you've been living in your home for 5 years and paying the note on time, well, a lender can look at that credit report and see, okay, he or she has been paying their home loan for the past 5 years. They haven't missed a payment. Okay, their score is going up, of course. But on top of that, I'll lend them some more money. I'll lend them a car. I'll lend them a credit card or whatever the situation. But for a long time, people that did not own their own home, but they paid rent on time, never had this luxury and this advantage of reporting, the money that they've been paying for shelter. And so over the past, I'll say, 5 or 6 years, I've been helping people report their rental history on their credit report. It has been game changing. It's been life changing for so many of my clients because they were able to take their credit report to the next level. The score went to the next level. And the reason why the scores went to the next level is because they were able to show all of that age, all of that history, all of those years, and all of that money on their credit report. And it reports similar to like a mortgage or a car loan. So for example, let's just say a person is living at a house. They're renting a home for $1,000 a month. That's 12 months in a year. That's $12,000. So imagine if you've been living there for 5 years, paying $12,000 a year. That's $50,000. Well, that's $60,000. Let me make sure. 12, 24, 48. Yeah, that's $60,000. So imagine being able to show 5 years of age now on your credit report that has nothing there right now. Automatically show 5 years of age and 60,000 or more on your credit report. That's game changing. That's groundbreaking. That's everything. So I'm going to give you not one, but I'm going to give you several places that you can go and actually report your rental history. One of the places that I love because it's not so much scrutiny at this time that I'm recording, this company has not been calling a bunch of landlords and doing a bunch of the stuff that the other ones are doing. Not that the other ones are doing anything bad because it's great to verify, but this new company that I've been working with have not been doing a ton of different verifications, which is great just because as far as just all the steps. And that's Boom Pay, right? So the links will all be in the description, but signing up to Boom Pay. So again, if you've been living at this place for 5 years, you got your rent receipts y'all can get the rent receipts together, or you've been doing this through your bank account and there's a paper trail to it through your bank account, and being using your credit card, whatever the situation. If you've been logging in to a portal to pay your rent, whatever, you can use that and sign up for Boom Pay. And within 30 days, depending on when you sign up, this will report on your credit report, and now you got age and you got more money. It's like you've been paying on the loan for all of that time. The next one that I like is Rock the Score. Work pretty much the same way as Boom Pay. Two more that I like is Rent Reporters and Rental Karma. Now, just to give you a little disclaimer, you can add all 4 of these. I've done it. I've seen a million people do it, literally. But before you go apply for something, remember, if all of these are open, then this could affect your debt to income ratio. For example, let's say you make $5,000 a month and you have 4 of these rental reporting companies on your credit profile, and you're paying $1,000 a month. It looks like you're paying $4,000 a month in loans or rent or whatever it is. In our actuality, you're only paying 1, but you're getting credit 4 times, right? So if you only make it $5,000, it looks like 80% of your money is going to rent, when in actuality is like 20%. going to rent. So as you're building and you want to keep all these and you want to get all these, if you want to get all 4, that's perfectly fine. As far as, in my opinion, it's perfectly fine. Not saying you should do it, but I've seen it done. So, but before I would go to apply for a house or a car or any kind of business funding, I probably would call 3 of the companies and just close the account. When you close the account, right, you're going to get all that credit and it's going to look like you paid that account off. So for example, if you add BoomPay, Rock the Score, Rent Reporter, and Rental Karma, that's going to be 4 open accounts basically showing the same loan. And you know, that's how it's going to report in a sense. It's going to be like different loans to the credit bureaus and it's going to look like different loans. But basically you're showing the same loans 4 times. But it looks like, you know, you have an expensive lifestyle going on because you're paying a lot towards loans. So if you were going to get a car or going to apply for anything, a good idea would be to call and close 3 of them. So now you got paid off loans. It looks like these loans are paid off. So if you had 5 years, $60,000 of payments or $75,000 payments, that looks beautiful on the credit report. It looks like you paid off $75,000 or $60,000 here, another $60,000, another $60,000. You got 5 years of history, another 5 years of history, another 5 years of history. That probably looks better to the bank than having all of these open, because at any moment you could lose your job or lose your income and be wiped out. But nobody can take back the fact that you paid off these 3 rent reporters, these rent reporting accounts. So you pay these 3 off and you keep 1 open. Now, the 1 open is cool because that's the open line. It looks like a mortgage or, you know, something like that on your file. You got your self loan on your file. You got your revolving. You got your 2 credit builder accounts on your file. Your file is looking excellent now, you know? And so now there's a great chance you'll be able to go get that loan, get that car, get that house, get whatever you want. Now, again, if I lost you anywhere in the process of showing you how to, you know, close down or get prepared to go for funding, when you do add, or if you decide to add this rent, 4 different rent reporters, feel free to reach out to us. My company information is in the description, but I hope I explained it well. And if you need to, go back and, watch this part again, because it is a little, it's like tying a shoestring, you know what I'm saying? You just got to get around that loop and, boom, you're good. But if you got to watch it again to kind of better understand it, go ahead. But if all else fails and you just added one of these rent reporting companies to your credit profile and there is any age, whether it was a year or 12 or 15 years, it's gonna do wonders for your overall credit profile. So this is game changing, it's groundbreaking, it's everything. Add that rent reporting to your credit profile right now. Let's go, let's get it. We on our way, man. We're on our way. Y'all gonna be hitting me up telling me how much your credit has boosted. I'm not fluffing with you. I'm not holding back nothing. I'm not trying to, say, give you a little bit of game and then say you got to call me for the rest. No, I am showing you the sauce, the game on how to boost your credit score up to 550 points in the next 30 days. Let's go. We almost there. All right. Peace.